Okay, so this is not actually the beginning of the second half yet. I've just come out to explain what's going to happen, because this is going to be quite unexpected to many of you. So this is basically a version of a show that I took together at the festival 2 years ago. And it's a true story. So basically, during BGT, I had this whole cancer diagnosis thing. And it started as just a little mole, and then I didn't get it checked out, and it spread. So it all coincided with the BGT thing. I found it around the time of the audition. The first operation was around the semi-finals, and then in the finals, I still haven't had the all clear, and we got it before Christmas. And it was quite a story. It had all this stuff sort of going on behind the scenes. And there was some other stuff going on as well. And so when I did go public, and I had this little platform having just won the show, I realised that I could use the platforms to get this message out there. So I took the show to Edinburgh, and I got told that if you go to Edinburgh, winning Britain's Got Talent doesn't matter in Edinburgh. That doesn't get an audience in to see you just because you've been on the telly. You've got to go up there with something a little bit unusual, something a little bit different. So that's why I wrote roughly what you're going to see. As it's all true, except in real life, it didn't rhyme. For some reason, what you're about to see all right. I just made life really difficult for myself. So yeah, it's maybe not what you're expecting to see. It will affect some of you. Statistically, 1 in 2 of us are going to go through some sort of cancer diagnosis, and certainly we all know somebody who's been through it or going through it. So for that reason, immediately after the show, I am going to come straight off the stage, and I'm going to go just over there, and I'm going to stay there for as long as I want me to stay there. If you want to come and have a chat, have a hug, whatever you want to do, come and speak to me, whatever, and I'll be there straight after the show, because this is personal to a lot of people, and it can be quite emotional. As I say, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's got a happy ending. I'm still here. Don't panic. So I won't pull the rug out from underneath you. Just before we start, I just need to allocate a few characters. You don't have to do anything during the show. It's just that I might talk to you during the show, and if I do talk to you, if you, sir, could be David Williams, yes, you don't have to do anything. I might say, hey, David, as if you're David Williams. That would make you Alicia, because she sits sort of near David. Is that okay? You're Alicia? Don't get excited. You've got a red buzzer. You can't buzz me off. You're just like, sorry. So we'll make you Amanda. Is that all right? Is that Sarah? I said I've got that. Sarah, and then we just need a Simon. Simon on the end. Right, Simon. Yeah, like I say, don't just sit there and just go with it if I talk to you. That's who you are. So this has got all the BGT stuff in it. So for those of you who came to see the tour because you were hoping for the BGT stuff, that is obviously part of the story, but this is what was going on behind the scenes. It's called Against the Odds, and I really hope you like it. I'll see you on the other side. Every mole could be potentially an invitation to the big scene, to get them checked periodically. It could make a difference, take it from me. Maybe it's big when it used to be small. Maybe its colour has changed from before. Maybe there's not any difference at all. But while you're there, check your boobs or your balls. Don't let your concerns sit unresolved. Our self-awareness has evolved. Catch it early, it's probably solved. Make it fun, get your partner involved. Jump in the shower and play hunt the mole. Check every cranny and hook and hole. Showering for 2 is the new rock and roll. See what comes up if you lose control. Well, hello, mole with a small anaesthetic. There's not any pain, so don't be pathetic. You only live once, don't let cancer wreck it. If you've got a lump or a mole, go and check it. Aha! Oh. My face and head are smooth before bed. The foams mixed with red blood from a nick. What a dick. 5 times a week you'd think I know to shave in the direction it grows. No such luck. This schmuck gets distracted. And in fact, he now stops. Because this nick from a new mole just above my ear hole is very small, but it wasn't there before. I should have called my doctor, but I forgot, or life got in the way. Needless to say, I decide to rinse, dry, and slide between the sheets and hide. My intention not to mention them all for fear of ridicule. Besides, the next day is going to be cool. Hello, Anton Deck, you singular icon. How does this work? I just walk on. Hello judges, Simon. My name's John. I'm a pianist from a small village near Ashton. This is my audition song. There was a man who had a dream that Simon Cowell and his team would see him play piano and try to save him on the stage of the Palladium. And in the time that one song took, David could write another children's book. Alicia would smile at him, Amanda would be kind to him, Simon's teeth would be blinding him. Nothing now could ever spoil the dream he dreamed like Susan Boyle. The fact is he never thought he'd ever get to be in front of millions of people doing his thing on TV. 30 years of playing in piano bars and pubs, dodging glasses when they're being thrown out of clubs. When he realises he's older, 50 ain't so far, he's having trouble making all the payments on his car. His children ask Daddy, when you're coming home? This game is not the same when you're just Daddy on the phone. So he sits at the piano and he tries to get prepared, thinking he'll write it in third person so he doesn't feel as scared to sing about himself to a bunch of strangers in the dark. That Britain has got talent and he wants to make his mark. Paul Potts won the first year and said it was insane. The second year George Sampson won, singing in the rain. Diversity won the third year and then the world would see a dancing dog, he stole our hearts, the winner was Pudgy. Lost Boy Sky season 12 and then Colin Thackeray. So why not me? That's what he said. His youngest boy one night in bed. Dad, why don't you just show them what you do? And even though you'll be a wreck, at least you'll meet Anton Deck. And that's when he tells his son he has to admit, when he meets Anton Deck, how does he know which is which? If Deck is the short one, then Ant must be the other short one, obviously. And he thinks on stage, at this stage in his life, with an expensive mortgage and a pensive wife. His younger son Alfie says, what's it all about?